All right, this is take two. Let's see if it worked. Hi, everybody. It's Kevin,
And Heather?
and we're with Goin Batty. This is our first attempt at a live stream. Well, kind of like a show since we've
Yeah,
been
I mean,
here,
we've done a live stream like when we were in the kitchen one time. So
and
we'll
it's
see.
a little different, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So,
So right now we're okay.
well, that's good. That's good. Maybe people will join us. We didn't title this a different title, which was my fault.
Two family homestead.
Hey! Thank you for watching Family Homestead.
Yeah, we've been having buffering issues because we have snow here and it messes
And cold.
with it. Yeah, which the snow has not been like super bad yet, though we have had it earlier than
Well, and Montana had early
earlier
October.
Buffering again. Daggone it.
I'm going to talk about into a video.
Okay.
And we'll keep an eye out, and we'll major buffering still.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make this into a video instead. How about that?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Like we're fine now.
Are we better now?
Well, not better.
Define better.
Fine better.
So we moved to Wyoming, and if you don't know, Sweetwater County is huge.
Huge.
It's a big place, and there's lots of animals and lots of opportunity to be in the desert. And so what you've seen in our videos is a lot of us exploring and getting used to our surroundings. There's a lot of fun to be had out here. There's a lot of ministry to be had out here, and so we get to do both, and we couldn't be more excited. But one of the things that I kind of realized, and I know Heather's felt this too, is that we're restarting everything, and so we have all kinds of like little tips and advice for you about doing a homesteading restart, which I don't know if we can say that or not.
Mom says she's making lucky if you get some for Thanksgiving.
I never got any, so it didn't matter.
Makes me sad because it's one of my favorite desserts. I don't know if I've ever done a video on that one.
I'm confident it'll ship.
Okay.
Kind of restarting some of for you guys that it's buffering so much, so I apologize. But we're gonna go through just some ideas about restarting Homestead when you move. It's not easy, and it does have a cost to it. Mom said she doesn't think so. Hey, it could happen. You could ship it.
It's mainly pudding.
I don't know. I still think it's possible. So anyway, did you have anything to add about that topic?
No, I just think it's a major change, and and we've had some other stuff kind of happen during that change that has kind of not made it bad, but
made it difficult.
It made it difficult.
Yeah.
So we've dealt with some loss in our family, so it's been like that's not been like the easiest, like being away from where you grew up and then having to deal with the loss in the family. Like it's a little hard.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it makes it harder, but I mean, you rely a lot on your faith. You rely a lot on the people around you. This particular scenario for us with the church that we go to, these are amazing pieces of transition because of new place, Dayton, which was white. That didn't come out right. No. We had a bigger backyard and a little bit more front yard. This is not big. We're gonna, and you'll see why we wanted to talk about this a little bit, because one of the very first things that we noticed was the soil here. It's sandy, and you've got to rebuild it, and you've got to create a base. But
it's funny because I'm like, their drainage is crap. Like I mean, they've got little like.
Tried to take on the world. That's one thing we're learning. I think your natural tendency when you start doing homesteading is let's do all this different stuff all at once and bite off way more than we can chew. And that's kind of what we have done in the past and failed. And I think with what we're planning for the fall, It's kind of loud in here.
And she's washing dishes.
Yeah. It's going to be a little simpler. We are able to do chickens, and so we have a Buff Orpington, we have a Barred Rock, we have a golden laced Wyandotte. We have Drager, and the Eastern are beautiful.
Yeah.
They're dark brown, and we'll show you that maybe on a different time.
Yeah.
But and you guys have probably seen some of them on our show.
I mean, I think our plan is because our growth season here is really short. It's between, so we're gonna do. We've been told that planting into the ground is probably not your best bet. We're gonna do container beds that Dad needs.
Can't do it.
And so it's up kind of like small though.
Yeah.
We're start small.
Instead of trying to plant everything, we might just plant some things that we know are cold weather crops that'll grow well. We're going to be intentional about what we grow. I don't think that will stop you from buying like,
hey, our seeds for next year in, and I'm like, yes. But I have to be really careful because I have to look at, okay, what can grow here, what is cold hardy, because it gets, like I said, I mean, they said usually that they have snow at least by Thanksgiving and sometimes before, like by Halloween.
Yeah.
So that's normal for here. So our, like, in Ohio, our grow season was like something like 120 days or something like that. So, but yeah.
Yeah. And I think starting small, starting with one thing makes a lot of sense. We have experience with certain things. Our specialty is chickens and gardening. And not that we're experts, not that we know everything, because we definitely do not, but we're comfortable in those areas. I wouldn't come here and, not that they would let us do this, but chickens are okay, pigs are not, goats are not, midget goats are not. They're very particular to talk about that, but there's enough wildlife outside of like the Bureau of Land Management and out in the desert where you can roam and see things. It'll blow your mind. I mean, everything from a horny toad to an elk the size of a heifer. I mean, of a steer. Yeah. These are huge animals. There's just incredible scenery around here.
The dog is licking my toes.
Yeah, gross.
It's weird.
That's usually been a little
I
weird.
got the dog licking my toes, and then the cat's back here eating. So.
And we got a new cat. Her name is Allie. We introduced you, I think, before. But we lost Walter on the trip here,
This is our
and
new cat.
We adopted Allie from the animal shelter.
Yeah, so.
And she's tolerant of us, I think.
She likes the kids more than she likes us.
This is true.
And she really likes Miles a whole lot. So
and
she's annoyed that I took her away from her food.
So we're gonna let her go back.
You can go back.
But just starting small with vegetables that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
You've grown them before. You know what they are. Restarting some of that. We weren't in a position where we felt like, hey, the better part of wisdom was we are renting a place and just getting used to all of our surroundings first, and then deciding where we want to live
More
is a whole different thing.
Evil.
Yeah.
She's a little weird because she's not like Walter was very like, I want you to pet me, and then I'll let you know when I'm done with you petting me because I'll bite you. And like she's actually weird. She's a little like a dog, where she will roll over and have you rub her stomach.
Yeah,
which I've never seen a cat do that before ever.
In the morning, she's just very vocal. Where Walter wasn't.
She's like, and that's what she sounds like, and the kids are like, ah. Oh, there we are. We're back.
Would you guys stop cutting us off? We want to talk to you.
Jeez, Kevin.
That's my bad. Sorry. We're probably buffering still, but